We're back. I said I was going to get back to it. I was going to stream earlier today, but, you know, life. It happens. Alright. We're going to go kill Mr. Crimson. Get the heck out of here. Let's take that just in case. Let's get rid of the last shot in this one. Ooh, actually. Never mind, we better take a heal. This one's pretty generous with the heals, actually. Something I noticed about... It has that in common with the original. Yeah, Of course. But where the heck do I use the sun crest? I mean the wind crest. Wait, it's storming out? I completely forgot about that. Huh. Do we use it here? Because, I mean, the exit to the mansion does take a crest, but I figured it was going to be something we got from the Crimson dipshit that's locked in the coffin. Maybe it's over here? The Crimson dipshit. Let me examine this. There's an icon depicting Wynn. There's nothing unusual. Yeah, I have no idea. Did I ever get the blue jewel yet alone? Yes, I did. Besides a certain cabin, I don't think they expanded the next area too much. Oh, the part with the sharks, they expanded that a lot. But like the dorms, I think are basically about the same size as they've always been. What's it say about this one? Fires 12 gauge shells. Stars custom arsenal, and also Richard's favorite. Poor Richard. I was hoping to see him get eaten by a shark. But no, he got eaten by a, he got eaten by the snake. 'Cause I'm a boob. But I almost died to poison. Fun. Is this guy gonna have any blood left by the time I actually fight him? Alright, here we go. Damn, Verfurro. Hey, buddy. Oh, come on. No, no. That's one way to do it. Some metal object. Emblem is carved on octagonal object. There's nothing unusual. You know, besides the fact it exists in the first place. That was disappointing. I whiffed all those shots. Kind of hilarious. I ended him with a knife to the face, though. That was neat. Let's switch back to the gold pistole. Wait, so I could have... Oh, so I still leave with the Windcrest. I didn't need to come... I didn't need to do the Crimson Head yet, period? Ah. Okay, let's go to... My God, are you still back here? Come here, stupid. Yes, yes, I know. I don't have my... Poor idiot. It's almost unfair. We're gonna have Crimson Heads in here because they're the two guys that came through the window. Fuck no. We have to... Fuck. Come on. Oh, he's still just a pretty ugly face. I thought they'd both be up and about by now. So I do need that one. I'm just an idiot. I have to go back and get the fucking thing. I already knew I was gonna have a good time. We're taking this a roundabout way to avoid the dogs. Dogs only spawn if you're going the back way. So I got all three of the Thomas Covenant, the original Thomas Covenant trilogy coming as hardcovers, like really old ones from like the 70s, I think. You know, I read that's like, you know, deeply unlikable main character with really frustrated pose, and I'm like, sounds like a slog. Sign me up. I also put for my birthday list, Christmas list. Birthday list. No, I had to take the downstairs way. I also put Neuromancer, which is another one that it's like apparently freaking indecipherable. I've been watching a booktuber. He didn't talk about, I think it's Ramel Broadcasting. He didn't talk about Thomas Covenant. He's not too much of a fantasy guy. But he talked about he did talk about the Neuromancer. Sorry, the worries of that other one getting up as a Crimson Head has me worried. Just have to remember, aim up. Want to pop his head off. Like I wish I had done the first time. That's why I'm so low on shotgun, is I... Okay, we're safe. Yeah, just stay there, buddy. I wonder if there's... I wonder what original players of like the older PS1 games thought when they saw the zombies laying on the ground. Did they think, oh, that's a neat detail, the zombies stay around? Or were they like, and then you see the one that looks weird and slightly red, then you see that other enemies' corpses do disappear, I mean, I don't know why the originals didn't have the, except if they were going to spawn in different enemies, why did it have the corpses stick behind? Because really, that's not... I don't think that's something that's too hard. If you've got, like, the main reason FPSs will swipe out enemies, you know, have them fade away or despawn when you're not looking, is to save on memory. Well, original Resident Evils, they were, well, it's basically running around on a flat screen, so... Can't I want the... Why can't I get over there? Actually, I don't know why I want it. Maybe if I... Oh, that feels wrong. Let's switch that back. I'm the weirdo that I got Metroid Prime Remastered, and I'm like, oh, they added more modern control schemes to the game. How do I change?
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
I'm like,
Jill to Brad, can you hear me? Shit, it's broken.
bad dog. Oh, this fuck. This is a fucking bad situation. No, get off! Damn. Bad dogs. What the hell was I saying? Dogs. No, no. I'm the weirdo that got Metroid Prime remastered. I'm like, oh, they added a bunch of new, more modern control screens. Great. How do I change it back to the GameCube? And I did. Even had a GameCube controller for the Switch. I had that for Smash because what the? I try to avoid looking things up, but why can't I get to that? Medical spray. The hell? Another door? Where the hell am I? That's right. I know where I'm at. I completely forgot about this. No, I don't really want the spray, but my old must collect everything, must have everything instincts are kicking back in. Get out of there, mouse. We don't want you here. I will only accept mice on screen for, that Windcrest is just gonna sit in my inventory, isn't it? No, let's see, what does this say? North, Valley of Destruction, South, Cave of Hatred, East, Summit of Madness, West, Path of Revenge. Responding direction. Great. Probably some puzzle. That or Crater's system.
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun! Ineffective! Instant! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
Does everyone have a working radio except me? Oh, I know what he's talking about. Blue. Revenge was west. I remember that much. Or was it east? Oh, I have to time it? Ugh. Playing oopsie with a... Now! Ugh. Yeah, not the worst puzzle. What did this sign say? Okay, I think... Yeah. I get it. Thank you. Man, this guy really was insane. Who... Nice. Didn't even mean to stop it there. I am a wanderlust king. Oh, I hate crows so much. Oh, please don't attack me. Two vertical lines across and 3 horizontal. Could be some kind of symbol. Fucking bird. Great. I will have to say, some of this is... I don't know. Man, I'm just happy to be here. Come on, Jill, it's not... No! Fucking bird. Try it again, mother. I dare you. I double dare you. I like crows in real life. I think they're neat birds. Everyone's like, ugh, big black crows. I hate them. They're creepy. I'm like, I think they're just neat. Oh, that was a bad idea. Run away! Oh, you're asking for it, buddy. The reason I've always liked crows was because of the raven. I mean, obviously, they're not the same animal. But you know what? They're close enough. Both members of the family Corvidae, both can talk. They can actually talk. It's just ravens tend to be a little bigger. I think ravens can sometimes have white feathers, which I don't think is something I've seen on crows at all. Yes, let's go into the creepy cabin with the creepy. Ooh! I don't think this is even that dangerous of an encounter. Yeah, it's not. A family picture. There's a journal left by someone. 19. Daddy attached first. Mommy attached second. Inside red and slimy. White and hard. Not true, Mom. Where? Don't know, Dad. Found Mom again. When attacked Mommy, she moved no more. She's screaming. Why? It's just want to be with her. Mom, where? I miss you. I want to kill everyone involved with this project. Unfortunately, the virus beat me to it. No. There's still a few left. Oh, thank God. You go away. My rank's already gonna suck enough. I don't need... Switch. Don't need this yet. Switch this out for a real. Honestly, oh, I was worried about using so much shotgun. Honestly, Jill doesn't need the shotgun shells as much as Chris does. Which is, I think she doesn't get as many as Chris does. Because really, shotgun's not the premier item to use on the hunters anyway. The best item, if it's anything like the first, it's been forever since I played anything past like halfway through the initial mansion romp. So, I could be wrong about how this one handles the hunters, but in the original, the hunters were a pain in the ass with the shotgun. Because it often, I think it almost always took 2 shots. And they can kill you really, really fast. So, when you're playing as Jill, you want to save a good amount of the grenade launcher ammo for him. And in Chris, it's just like, deal with it. Okay, what am I doing here? That's right. Pulling out the health. Lord knows I might need it. There it is. Then it is shaped like a square. That is why it shall be now and forever henceforth be called the Square Crank. It's funny, you can still... You can still do that in the original. I mean, in Resident Evil 2. Is examine the crank and it changes from crank to square crank. Which is funny for 2 reasons. One, you're not able to easily see that. Ow. Jill, you should be pretty dead now. That looked like it hurt. What was I saying? One, there's only one crank. So it's like, why do we need to specify that's a square crank? Two, the second game doesn't use 3D models for the inventory items. I mean, it does when you pick them up, but not when you... Where the hell did you come from? I got turned around. That's... We're not wasting the shell. I'm just being silly. We're not wasting another shell. I'm just gonna... I wonder if he's... Oh no, he might become a Crimson Head. Yeah, Lisa Trevor. Let Lisa Trevor deal with it. Piss off. Gee, and we went on that little excursion all because I'm like, how do I get out of here? I mean, we had to. But like, I'm like, how do I get that first aid? That's the whole reason we went out there. Man, that's a lot nicer looking elevator than it had in the original. Yeah, and it's funny, it's like people are like, oh, this is such a faithful remake. You know, it didn't change a lot, especially compared to later remakes. You know, it plays a lot of the same, keeps a lot of the same puzzles are slightly similar. Map layouts are very close besides a few areas, but it's like the aesthetics of it are actually vastly different. Because the mansion... Besides the rotting dead guys wandering around, the mansion doesn't actually look that bad in the original. Like, you know, it looks like... Like, fuck yeah, I'd want to live in this... slightly creepy spy mansion. You know? Slightly... That, But, in the next, you know, in this game, it's like, I wouldn't live here if you paid me. Like, good lord. I mean, well, for one thing, it has a lot more death traps than the one in the original. Where's the snakes? No snakes, 0 out of 10. Alright, more dogs. Sounds like more dogs, but... Oh no, crows. Great. I don't need to use them. Hey, I prefer it to more 3 dogs like in the original. The original really spammed the dogs. Which, considering the dogs are even worse to deal with in this one. Oh, now here are the snakes. Okay. Talking about something. Oh yeah, the mansion. Yeah, it's still not good. They made this infinitely better because I don't have to push it on the whole hole. Thank you. Yeah, that is a menacing hole. It's like it's got teeth. Reminds me, I don't think I rewatched Monster House this year. Alright, let's check the map, see if we can... Oh, please be the safe room. Alright, are we gonna save yet? No. Oh! Yes. We're not gonna use it, but we'll take it. I feel like I say that a lot. So I want at least to have... I know my time is gonna suck. You know... I know I'm gonna save at least a few times. So I really want to minimize how much I'm saving. And using the sprays. If I don't have to use the sprays a bunch of times... I thought that one wasn't locked. Spiders. Burned by acid. Lovely. Oh, do they still burst out with the baby spiders? Oh. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I need the lighter. I completely forgot. Let's go get it. Like, I do remember that now, that you needed the lighter for this. Maybe I should just name this The Dorms. Jill's Journey is kind of a corny title. Ah, well. Well, because I thought I like my alliteration. I'm going to call this one Jill's Journey, and the next one Chris's Conquest whenever I do that one. Come on, I couldn't resist. It was right there. Plus, there's my refill. Boom. Made back everything I used in this room. Maybe. Oh. I thought it was just a box where... I thought it was just an extra step to... Four. Where am I? Ugh. Gross. Two. Wait, no. Is this one two? Maybe that red one is zero. I doubt there is, because, come on, they're billiard balls. Who's going to be nuts enough to... They're not that insane. They probably are. I hope I'm wrong. Alright. Well, I don't know what we accomplished in there, besides picking up some crap. Oh, right, the book. Bandage with Blood. It's a book with a red cover. It's a book with a red cover. It's a book with a red cover. Nothing is printed on any of the pages. Is there a special way to use it? No. Alright, let's roll. If I get munched a few times by the zombies, NBD. Ah. Oh, come on! That hurt me that much? Do I just have to do that across every time? Can't believe I had to use my heal that quickly. Stars. Stars. What's that?
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
Hello? Who's in here?
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard.
I'm just going insane, talking to myself.
I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming...
Oh my
a bad
god!
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves.
Actually, the creepy mansion's the other building.
Maybe I'll go outside
This is
and
the
get some
creepy
fresh air
dorm.
for a change. Don't worry. I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Waste of monsters, not the ammo. Ooh, papers. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The planet Point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. Just wait till the second. We've also found that Plant 42 has two main sources. Two main source? You mean sources. Sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When the Plant 42 senses prey, it uses a tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. And after doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When a uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to, as if they're missing a word in there. This one seems to have a lot of weird writing. Might have been, I don't know. A lot of the other ones seem written fine, so maybe this one just wasn't a priority for some reason. This guy, was it proof checked? One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. May 21st, 1998. That order dying in a... It's intentional. No, they are dying in a lab accident. Here they are dealing with a chemical plant. Speaking of real fun thing about real fun aspect of the book, which is based on the original game, not this remake. But in the original, you know, as players, we read that and we automatically assume, you know, oh, we're going to have to deal with that point 42 where plant 42 is, that's here. You know, we just assume, you know, otherwise it wouldn't be getting brought up. And the book, they don't think that. They think plant point 42 is somewhere far away where they want to deal with it. Oh, when in Rome. And like that's a natural assumption. Like they don't know how big this facility is. They don't know if it could be some other facility that also had an accident. You know? And she's like, oh crap. Facility 42 is here. Oh, wait, no, it was Chris and Rebecca. Jill, fun fact. The way the book keeps the momentum going, Chris, Jill and Barry never go to the dorms, and they go straight from the mansion to the labs, and there's no mansion revisited in the book. Like Jill shimmies her way down, you know, the inactive elevator, and so she's able to access the lab easy peasy. Oh, right. Meanwhile, you know, Chris and Rebecca don't get to the lab until the self-destruct sequence, the triggering system has started. So they get there and it's like, the triggering system is activated. Leave immediately. And they're like, what the hell? We just got done dealing with a giant plant. And it's also noticed that it's actually done damage. Because in the original, I think it does negligible damage. Like, I think it will damage you if you get caught enough times. But it isn't enough to, like, take you down. Oh, lovely. How are my safeties looking? Not great. What's this? What the hell is this? June 22nd, 1998. I had to do it. We ran from those things. helping each other to survive. But Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand, at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. The notes in this are a lot more fun than the ones in Return to Castle Wolfenstein. The ones in that game are either briefings or not missions from the Nazis to each other, like, "Hey, dumbass, you've got the weight allowance wrong." They're German. I don't know why I'm doing a Varg Skellefort Joel silly voice impression. Yeah, what was I saying before the action started up? Oh yeah. It's like, it's nice to have notes that are actually, really creepy and, to actually add to the story instead of it's like, I'll leave you to it. Oh yeah, the one I remember best is basically like, "Hey, we're having problems with the elevator. We figured it out." It said the weight allowance was plus or minus 150 kilograms from the best weight. Turns out it was 0.15 kilograms. I'm like, you guys are dumbasses. It's funny. The notes, are funny, and they add little things to world building. But I just read them all in that kind of stereotypical silly German accent instead of taking them seriously, trying to have gravitas. Which. All right, let's do this right this time. Nope. Yes. Now for one of the most expanded parts of the game, where I'm probably going to get eaten by a shark. Uh, well, they still had the Bach puzzles, but they made them a lot less painful. I say that, but I think it's a little slower. We'll have to see the one in the lab, because that's the real king of crap. Is that one in... That one's somehow even worse. God tier remix, by the way. I don't... I feel I often don't talk about music enough, which is odd because I have a good amount of musical background. I was in band for like years and years. I love listening to music at work, although it's taken a big backseat to me just listening to like informational videos and that. I know what it is, thank you. I did it again. Alright, I'm gonna use the little boy's room real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. It helps to unmute the mic. Ooh. I have the perfect prop for this part. 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I have a copy. I haven't actually read it. I heard it's bad. You know, there's some iconic movies I need to watch. I'm like, but I want to read the book first. Like The Godfather, you know, or Blade Runner. And like, I have those books. I need to read them. Then I need to watch the movies. I need to see Jaws. But I might one day read the book, but I've heard it's kind of a stinker. Like, it's sometimes like you pick it up and you're like, oh, I like the premise. Not going to use all the rest of the stuff. Oh, there's another one where the creator where the creator's like, yeah, I haven't read the book. And someone was like, oh, I think it was that Ramble Broadcasting. He's talking about Children of Men. About how he, read Children of Men. The one about the world without the kids. Where they, like, kids stop being born. And he was just like, normally when I hear about, he's like, apparently the director of the movie didn't read the book. And I'm like, good on him. This book sucks. Oh, I know. Damn it. I booked it for this room because I saw it was unlocked on the map. What I needed to actually do was go for this room. Because I actually do have the key. And it's interesting. There are cases where the movie is better. Like, some people say that about The Shining. I disagree. I don't think the movie's... I love the movie. But the thing is that... But they're both very different beasts. Oh, it did not like that.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected.
Fuck, I haven't saved.
Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Fuck. No, that just makes it worse.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Oh. I mean, then you also have books that they're about on par. The movies are about literally on par with The Exorcist, Rosemary's Baby, where, I mean, the books still give you a fuller picture, especially with The Exorcist. You know, just because those are medium of books. But the changes are so minimal that's like they very much are the same story. Like you can, and like I said, Shining is a bad adaptation. You know, you can still change quite a bit and be a good adaptation. You have to capture the spirit. Shining doesn't really capture the spirit or the themes. You know, person put books about a good man, flawed but good, going nuts. The movie's about a nutso man going absolutely completely bonkers. And that's such a funny description. But it's true. What is a good... Oh, a good example of an adaptation that cuts a lot, but does it for a good reason. Lord of the Rings. You know, books you can piddle fart around with longer endings. You know, you can have a lot of stuff that's after the climax. Same thing with TV series. If Lord of the Rings had been done as like a prestige TV series, I'd expect them to not. I don't know about Tom Bombadil, you know, but I'd expect them. You have to get the Scouring of the Shire in there, you know. That'd be like the last couple episodes. You know, you'd have like maybe like a 10-episode final season. First 8 episodes all dealing with Sauron. You know, get the ring, get it destroyed, you know, get ready for that battle that luckily Sauron's death helps. It's been a while, I think. Helps prevent. That'd be like the first 8 episodes. Last 2, Shire. Or maybe make it 7 episodes for, I don't know. This is all hypothetical. You know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes dealing with the Scouring of the Shire, and then a final goodbye episode. There you go. But as it is, it's like Scouring of Shire just doesn't work in the movie, man. It just doesn't. It's like it makes perfect sense why they. Yeah, not today. Oh, I don't like that. If that one's not dead, why should that one be? This is the real big impressive change. This here. Like, man, the sharks are absolutely pathetic in the original. Like, it's like cutscene plays, sharks appear, you enter a door, drain water, boom, shark's dead. Like, you press one button and it's over. Yep. Man, all these grenade shells, you know what I'm using them for. Gonna kill me some lizards. Is that a good description for him? I think that's a pretty good description. Where's your brother? Or is there only 2 sharks in this version? Yeah, like, apparently, like, one of the characters is involved in an affair, and they're like, well, why don't they, they, instead of just, I think the movie goes with, we can't shut it down because, tourist revenue. Apparently the mob is literally saying, you keep this open or we're gonna cut off your thumbs or something like that. And it's like, that could work, elements like that, but from what the book's reputation, people bring those points up. Apparently it does not make them work. I bet this book is just ruined. The one I'm carrying in my inventory. Oh, look. Did you just use that to make ruin? Yes, I did. I'm gonna make a big deal out of it. Nice. I mean, that's ungentlemanly of me. Sorry. I was just saying Jill has a nice physique. She's my hero. Chris is too, but he's not as good because he's got only 6 inventory spaces. Real pain in the ass. Alright, what am I doing here? Can I get, like... Isn't there, like, bug spray in this one? Where do I get that? I really want that. And that's why! Well, this room is a lot... It's just a lot more. Let's just put it that way. From this city. Ooh. Let's check that. I think there is bug spray. Bug. Oh, it's right there. I just have to be quick about it before I get stung to death. Hello. I'm sure he's holding something. Fuck. I hate bugs. Alright. Let's go get rid of this, whatever. Once again, I forget that... that accursed tentacle. When you introduce Mr. Greenherb and Mrs. Redder, Mr. Greenherb and Miss Redder, something magical happens. Okay. I think we make Vigil even in this version. So we want to deal with the accursed, the dreaded. Plant 42. Without help. I mean, we've already stolen one of its nutrient sources. Man, I need to clean my screen. Because I'm lazy. Clap along if you feel like laziness is for you. Okay. It's late. I shouldn't have started so late. No, get away. Thank you. Yes. It's pump action spray. There's plenty of insecticide inside. Nice. I was hoping I could equip it as a weapon. Oh, that's right. I know where to use it. Do you seriously not die to one? They seriously poisoned me? Good God. Who knew the bees would be absolutely stacked when it came to dangerous abilities? Somehow I completely misunderstood that puzzle from earlier. I have to go back and check. Tempted to just look it up. I keep seeing that reflection. I'm like, oh my God, what's that monster outside? It's just like, dumbass, that's you. Up. Alright, let's take a better look at this thing. Reddish light. Red is 2. Orange is decide. I 3-6. Doing this the old-fashioned way. I think this is the first time I've written in pencil in like years. I don't know why this was on my desk. Sev in it. Well, we know the funny thing is the book actually does add a female character. I mean, besides Lisa Trevor, to the mansion staff. It was a woman that kept rejecting Wesker, and he was also happy to find her in the library and deal with her. He's like, "Oh, you wouldn't go on a date with me, huh?" Like, they made him a total chud, and I'm all for it. I mean, I like cool Wesker too. Like, cool, I've only got 5 minutes to play with you. That's all I can spare. 5 minutes. Like, I like that too, but I like it when I like that book's portrayal of him as kind of a jerkish chump. Which I guess he is, but like, there's something pathetic about it in the way the games aren't like later games don't. I haven't played Code Veronica, and it's been years since I played 5. Oh, what I think it is, I think he'd be a little more above that level of petty, maybe. Like, he's still like, "Chris, you ruined my plans, so I'm gonna kick the shit out of you." But like purposely going out of your way to put down the zombie of someone just because they pissed you off while living. Right. One more thing to add to clutter of my floor. It's not too bad. I've seen way worse in my years. Oh, they changed it. What is that sound? Ugh, hate it. Okay, after we kill the plant, we're going to bed. Must be in here. No. Ugh. Well, maybe it's in here. No, just 4 jars. 1 girl, 4 jars. Ugh. I don't want to know what that movie would be about. Just reading the description of that, you know what reference I was making. If you don't, good on you. Oh, I completely forgot to go check back over here. Yep. What was I talking about? God, I have a short memory. I'm not as bad as my grandpa about clutter. But, I'm not as good as my grandma about keeping things clean. They're the two that raised me. That's why I bring them up. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number... I'm not reading all that. Ah, and there isn't an alternate way into the... Odd. Not that. Is this appropriate to show here? Don't make me press yes, I want to reorder the books every time. Ooh la la. There is a hidden door. Can I look at that again, please? Nice. Oh, sorry, just got banned. No. Hopefully not. That would be stupid. It's a zombie! Alright, because the game couldn't resist giving me more crap to handle. Let's go drop off some stuff. Wrong way. This one's the most cozy of the dorm rooms, I must say. It's not saying much. I say this one has the most. Hmm. Let's go do some weeding. Not the kind of weeding one of my friends at work does. Let's just say while we're gonna poison the plant, he'd make it go up in smoke. He's a pothead. Me, I've never touched this stuff. Honestly. Just don't really have interest to. Morally, I'm like, it's legal. I used to be morally against it, but you know, I've softened. It's legal where I live. The state. Doesn't mean I'm gonna ever do it. Just don't have interest. I was raised to kind of view it as something you don't do. But all right, let's see. Like that's like my grandparents never drank. They don't like drinking. And so I'm like, I'm never going to drink, you know. I think drinking is gross and wrong and I've drank a few times as an adult, and I'm just like, not for me. Now, smoking I actually do take an issue with, like cigarettes. Oh, that's got a nice texture to it. Well, that's cool. I didn't know. I think they've got different textures. Cigarette steak, that's why I never liked them. Liked the idea of smoking. I never have. But like, I've always not fully approved when I have some family that smoke. I have some friends that did smoke. I very vaguely remember before the end of indoor smoking. Well, indoor public smoking. Although, like, my family that smokes never does it. They always do it in the garage. Oh, it's... Oh, I have to take that opposite way. What's this? Well, anyway, my nana, my grandparent and grandma that didn't raise me, would take me to this donut shop. Eventually, after a few times, she stopped taking me as often because she didn't like how many smokers there were there. And that engendered, between that and my grandparents telling me it was very unhealthy. The fact my dad was a family member who smoked. And my dad did it, engendered a dislike of it to me. Oh, there's the last remaining shark. I was wondering where he was. Or she. I don't know. You probably don't need the bottles. Throw it away. Da 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 da. I wonder if most big aquariums have systems in place that if a bunch of, like, one of the big major tanks breaks, they can drain it. Wonder how they do that. I'm wondering, should I do my Chris run with... Should I do my Chris run with the newer controls, or stick with the old? I asked that to all the 0 people that are watching right now. Oh, that music. That beautifully creepy music. I like toying with I got the Ultimate Collector's Edition AT-AT here. I keep meaning to take it apart. Nothing against it, I like it. I did the same thing with my Millennium Falcon that was sitting on this very desk. I just don't have room for it. Well, I mean, I obviously have room for the AT-AT, but I have other ones I want to put up. The old, I got 2 Lord of the Rings ones. I got the Lego Deku Tree. It's like if I had my own house, like if I won the lotto and buy a mansion, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, this might be a mistake. This might be a big mistake. Nice.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
I wonder
Don't mention it.
I wonder what the plant smelled like.
What was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Oh, you know perfectly well. Nice. Is there a separate set of achievements all for Chris? I mean, neat, because that just means more achievements that I'm definitely going to get. But...
Barry,
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
your funeral.
all right.
That way he can destroy any incriminating evidence for his little buddy. What's the point of this again? This place actually has 3 toilets. Mansion's like, oh, we got a toilet. For one. RPD in the labs. Meanwhile, over in Raccoon City. Welcome to RPD. Oh, before we continue on orientation, can I go ahead and use the toilet? We don't have those damn things there. Be a real man. What?
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Oh. Uh, nice. Ah, that's actually in the book. I keep mentioning the novelization. He already had the key. In fact, he was hiding in the room next to the one leading the helmet, the room locked by the helmet door that's next to the stairwell that has the safe room in it. You know, it's a hallway. It's the helmet locked door that's in the hallway where you first fight the hunters. I'll point it out. So we're gonna be there soon. He hides in there and just was like, while everyone else is running around, almost being eaten by dogs and zombies, he's in there going, yep, just gonna wait until they find those crests. Mm-hmm. It's like, you son of a bitch. And then he gets all pissy because he finds that he's looking at all, he's like, is there anything here to read? He's like, chemistry books, biology books, chemistry books, biology books. I don't understand any of this crap. Which I don't know how copacetic that it. I don't know if that's close enough. Copacetic with his later game portrayals. But he's like, he sees one with an
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Oh well, so anyway, he finds a book that says Eagle of East, Wolf of West. He's like, oh, that's a nice, simple to understand title. I bet I could. That's what's engraved on the. He's like, that's what's engraved on the lab entrance fountain. And to his horror, he opens it up, finds it's a fake book with the compartment for the with the metal in it. He's like, God damn it! I have to find these medals too. He's like, why did they have to go insane and lock the damn doors? Just keep running. Wow, it actually got me. At least I'm not poisoned. Yes! All right, here we go. It's bozo time. But yeah, this one. In the original, that was a helmet door. That, yeah. That's the office Wesker hidden. Oh, nice. Oh, I need to save because hunters are dangerous. Here, I've changed my mind. I actually do want to clear out everything. Because I think there's an achievement. What should be a hunter in here? This is where Rebecca gets attacked and her... Oh. Okay, what am I missing in here? The botany... Is that it? Was that the missing file? Yep. Waste of time. As I kill hunters, I'll, of course, lighten my load. I'm gonna kill most of them. Uh. Oh, I know. I know what I need to do. These zombies can't break through on this floor. Not that there's zombies really in the mansion anymore, except for a few little spots. Well, I don't think we're gonna have the absolutely comical amount of ink ribbons we had in the original RE2. Where I'd be like, am I gonna make 30? Yeah, I made 30! Woo! 30 ink ribbons! Like, good lord. It's like you look at the game funny and it throws more ink ribbons at you. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I thought this was the boss room. Yeah, no, not yet. Yawn a second time in this version? Where do I fight Yawn a second time in this version? I don't remember. Bizarre. Bizarre. Alright, let's see what the damage is over. Alright, let's see what's over here. I have to blow up a Crimson Head. At least there's no Crimson Hunters. Ugh. Let's see what's up here. Dog's never gonna come through there. That's good. Don't want it to. Or son of a bitch is gonna be wandering there forever. My God, when you're completely separated from them, really brings out their derpiness. Because my God, is he derpy. There's something handwritten. It's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while, because nobody knows about the secret behind this painting. Not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. That was a waste, but he scared me. I couldn't tell how close he was. I swear it, officer, it was a mistake. Oh, I remember. I think that's where you use that. I'll keep quiet about that. Oh yeah, I think the flame rounds can be used to prevent crimson heads too. Probably should have fought that earlier. Oh well. I'm full up. I couldn't tell if there was a hunter up here or not. I think it's about time to quit. I'm getting. I'm getting the skitters. There's a lot. Part of it is I don't know where they are. There's a lot of them in the original, and they're just not here. I can't deal with it. Ugh. Three, two, one. It's been a fun night, but I'm gonna call it quits. Bye, everyone.